Hello, and please listen here carefully about this tutorial on taking an online test or quiz. Please follow these tips to ensure a successful experience in taking your exam or quiz using the Blackboard system. First of all, preparing for the test. You should ensure that you're on a reliable internet connection. Avoid connections in locations such as trains, buses, or the like. If you're kicked off the connection, you'll not be permitted to access the test or quiz again. Use an approved web browser and a computer operating system combination. Consult the chart that's already provided in Exams and Assignments for details. In particular, please note that Internet Explorer 6 and 7 are incompatible with timed exams in Blackboard and should not be used. Make sure your web browser has the most recent version of Java installed. Check at Exams and Assignments to find out by using javatester.org. Also, you should disable pop-up blockers. A timed test will give you a 1-minute warning, but it's a pop-up window, so you'll miss it if your pop-ups are blocked. If you see a dialog box asking for a digital signature verification or a similar item, click Run, Find, and click the Always Trust box so your computer remembers. And of course, read your instructor's policies and the test instructions carefully. Now, with regards to taking the test. Quit all other applications. That means close out Word, iTunes, games, and such, unless otherwise directed by your instructor. Resize your browser window before you start, and keep it at that size for the entire exam. Most browsers refresh the page when you resize the screen, which means Blackboard will try to reload the exam. This may prohibit you from taking the assessment. Open only one browser window. Click the link once to enter the test. Wait for the page to load completely. This is very significant. Do not take a quiz until you are ready. Please, let me repeat that again. Do not take a quiz or test until you're ready. Once you click OK to enter a test that allows only a single attempt, it's considered an attempt. This is true even if you only look at the test and do not answer any questions. Your instructor is the only one who can clear an incomplete attempt from your record. For one-at-a-time question tests or quizzes, click the forward arrow once to move to the next question. Do not, repeat, do not click the back arrow on your web browser while you're taking a test. Navigate using only the arrow keys within Blackboard Exam. Using the back button can kick you out of the exam before you're finished. Do not, repeat, do not click outside the test area during exam. For instance, do not click on the announcements button. This will cause Blackboard to kick you out of the exam before you've completed it. If you're submitting any kind of file as part of your exam, for instance, an essay in a Word document, be sure to include a file extension like .doc. Also, make sure your file name doesn't have any special characters. The page for examinations and quizzes will also describe the rules for naming files for submission through Blackboard. Now, for saving answers and submitting your test. Here are some tips on saving answers. For all questions at once exams, that means all the questions are viewable at once, do not, repeat, do not save every question. Click the Save button at the bottom of the screen. This automatically saves all the questions in the exam. For one question at a time exams, that means the questions come up sequentially and you only look at one at a time on the screen, clicking the arrow to move to another question and clicking OK to the prompt box saves the response to the question. Do not, repeat, do not click the Submit, Next, or arrow keys more than once. Let me say that again. Do not click the Submit, Next, or arrow keys more than once. It may take a few moments for you to receive confirmation or to move to the next question, but please be patient. Clicking more than once doesn't make things happen more quickly and actually slows down the system and causes test errors. If you submit the test but don't receive a confirmation, go to the page where you started the test and click the link again. Blackboard should say the exam is completed. What if there's an oops? If you lose power, your browser quits, you lose internet connectivity, or have any other technical issue, contact your instructor immediately and explain in detail what happened. The instructor will decide how to handle your issues. Taking the test early in the allowed time block may allow for better resolution to such an issue. And for additional instructions, please watch the video tutorial provided at Blackboard. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you've benefited from this particular video.